There are a lot of buzz and debate regarding Windows OS versus Linux OS, so I decided to do fair comparison between Windows and Linux and settle this debate. Okay, let's start. Linux is an open source system and free of cost for all users. It is distributed under GPL, means GNU General Public License. You can download and install most of its distributions for free on your computer. You will even get free OS updates and upgrades in future. Windows is not an open source operating system. You will need to pay to download and install the Windows operating system. It is distributed under a proprietary commercial software license. After some years, you will again need to pay for OS upgrades. Windows comes with simple and rich GUI option, so it is easy to use it. It can be simply used by technical as well as non-technical users. That's why Windows OS has the highest market share in personal computer space. The Linux OS is most suitable for technical users like developers and coders because you must have some exposure to various Linux commands. Users may take more time to be handy users of Linux. Linux is an open source system, so its source code are available in public domain. Because of this, most of its bugs are already fixed, so it makes Linux OS more secure than Windows. It is hard for the hackers and attackers to find a loophole in it. There is no need to use any antivirus in Linux. While Windows OS is more vulnerable to hackers and attackers, it provides less security than Linux. You may need to use antivirus in Windows. However, Windows 10 and later, like Windows 11, comes with pre-installed Microsoft Defender. Microsoft Defender is enough to protect your PC from attackers. Linux has several distributions like Ubuntu, Fedora, Linux Mint, CentOS, and they are highly customizable. Windows have fewer options to customize it. Linux is less resource intensive, which makes it faster and more economical. Here resource means CPU usage, memory usage, and power consumption. Whereas Windows is more resource intensive operating system compared to Linux. Because Linux is open source, free of cost, more secure, less resource intensive, and more economical, it makes an excellent choice for enterprise to use Linux compared to Windows. So Linux OS is widely used in servers and enterprise. Even Microsoft Azure uses Linux as its preferred operating system. The supercomputer also uses Linux as its operating system. Mac OS is also based on Linux. So according to me, Linux and Windows has different use case. Even though both OS manufacturers are not competing with each other, it is their users who likes to compare Windows versus Linux. For me, who uses both the OS, Linux is king in enterprise PC and cloud server and for technical users such as developers, whereas Windows is king in personal PC for both non-technical and technical users. And Windows is known for compatibility with various software programs including productivity tools such as Office tools, video and music editing softwares, and entertainment softwares such as games.